All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about some travel essentials so that it can make your travel experience good and you won't have to be out there worrying about things like charging your phone up, charging your laptop, charging your cameras, you know what I'm saying, or being safely connected to the internet. So, we're going to cover a few items that I use to make traveling simple, easy, without having a headache and worrying about stopping somewhere, at the airport. Man, I got to buy this really expensive charger, or stopping at some rinky dink store and you buy a charger and the charger barely can charge your phone. So definitely you have to watch out for these things when you're traveling, especially when you're traveling overseas and you don't want to simply forget the items that you really need to take with you versus items that you just, you can live without. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to cover a few things, and some of these things are going to be the things that I noticed that when you're in the airport, people ask you to let them borrow, or when you actually at your hotel. Oh, do you have this? Oh, do you have that? Oh, I forgot my this. You know what I'm saying? People do this all the time when they traveling, so you kind of got to make sure you pack. I don't do a packing list like some people do, but I do a gear check, like maybe 30 days or 2 weeks before I travel. I do a gear check and make sure that I got. So right now I'm like a little over 30 days and I'm doing my gear check and I'm saying, okay, let me just make a video about these essential things that I bring that I know people always tend to ask you for when you out there traveling. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a friend or a buddy or whoever. They'd be like, "Oh, can I borrow this from you? Ooh, can I borrow that from you?" It's like it's a good thing you got it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people just don't bring these things. They just like totally forget. And it's like one of those things that like these are essential things that you need when you're traveling. But sometimes people do forget them. I mean, it can happen to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna kick this thing off, and we're gonna talk about your charging and power outlet stuff first. We're gonna cover that stuff right there first. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is one of the things because I'm going to the Philippines. So one of the main things that they do have over there is power outages. So I actually bought a surge protector when I was in the Philippines the last time, but I decided I wanted to give me a better one than the one that I had from over there because it was, of course, it was cheap, but you know what I'm saying. It worked, but I just wanted to give me a slightly better one. So I got this one here. I picked this one up at Walmart. Matter of fact, the first two items I picked up at Walmart, you know what I'm saying? And this is going to be this surge protector here. It has one outlet and it has two USB A ports down there. So this is going to be the main thing that you really need to get, especially if you're going to these Asian countries where they have power outages and stuff like that. You want to make sure you have a surge protector because you want to protect your laptop, your cameras, your cell phone, whatever you plug into the wall, so that you won't have surges and stuff like that, and pretty much tears your equipment up. You know what I'm saying? So the surge protector is definitely the base. You definitely need that. Another thing you need, and I did run into this in the Philippines, between the Philippines and Thailand, is one of these right here. Okay, this is a travel adapter. And what makes this as a travel adapter is that it comes with, in this small box, it comes with the Europe, the American, the UK, the the different the different plug types. It comes with that in it. So basically, it's just like a power brick, and it got all of these different connections built into it. So you pretty much covered on everything you need. Plus, this one here is 45 watts. You can actually get this one here in a lower wattage, and you can get it in a higher wattage. I did not get this one in a high wattage because it really wasn't necessary. Because I actually got one that I'm gonna show you next. I actually got one that's 100 watts. So I only got this one in 45 watts because this is just mainly to cover me in those situations where it's a different style plug from an American plug. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that you also see over there a lot is even if they do have the American plug, it'll just be two prongs. It won't be the three prongs like that. It'll just be two. So I got a tip for that too, but I don't think I have it up here with me. I actually got one that got the two. so that you can still plug this in. You can still plug the surge protector in. Another thing that I have is an extension cord, and I did not get a long extension cord. I got one that's 2 feet. It gives me three outlets on it, and that pretty much covers me. Because a lot of times when you go and like say where the table is, you finna plug your laptop and stuff up. A lot of times there's only one plug there, so or two, but sometimes it can only be one. You'd be surprised. It'll just be one plug, or it'll just be two plugs, and it might be something else plugged into the other plug, like maybe a lamp or something like that, might be plugged into it, and you need extra plugs. So with this, I can plug up three things. My laptop, my cell phone, my camera, whatever. I can plug all that up using this, and of course, using the surge protector first. So I plug the surge protector in, and then I plug this into the surge protector because the wattage, the amps on these USB A's here are low, so I don't really use those. What else we got? Oh yeah, my 100 watt, and this is my 100 watt charger. I've been actually testing this out because I wanted to make sure it was going to work real good before I decided to keep it or switch to a different brand like Anchor or something like that. But I use this on my MacBook, charge it up fast. I use it on my cell phone, charge it up super fast. I use it on my tablets, charge them up super fast. So I definitely would recommend this one in 100 watts. This is the U Green. Hmm. What else we got? Okay, another thing I have is my light. Now, if you out and you doing stuff in at night, like a night festival or something like that, you know what I'm saying, or even a karaoke bar or something like that, you might need a light, you know what I'm saying, to take good pictures or videos or whatever like that. So I got this RGB light right here, this video light, and it works good. It's from KNF. This light works really good. I just pop this on my Lumix S9 or I pop it on one of my other cameras and fantastic. If you got a cell phone, a selfie stick that has the cold shoe mount on, you can use this with your cell phone and the cold shoe mount. It has the cold shoe mount adapter and everything in the box to come with it. And it's battery powered. You can easily charge it up and it lasts for a pretty decent long time. So definitely get you one of these if you're going to be doing anything at night and you're going to need a light. You know what I'm saying? So you can put a light on your subject. You know what I mean? Whatever. The other thing I got with me is my Boya Link. You know, I don't go nowhere without my Boya microphone. So I got my Boya Link right here. And I also got my Boya mic too. So I got this mic and my Boya mic too that I'm going to be taking with me to the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? So I got me enough microphones to cover me on that note. You know what I'm saying? So the other thing we want to do is protect ourselves on the web. And these travel routers, this is the one I got. I have been hearing about these things for a long time, and I always wanted to get one. I never did pick one up, but I always wanted to get one. So I got this one off of a Black Friday deal and at a pretty good price. This one here, I didn't open it. I did open another one and I tried it. And man, they works good. I don't know why I haven't been using. I've been hearing about these things for a long time. So basically, what you do is you connect this thing here to your hotel's Wi-Fi, and if you're like me, you pre-connect your phone to this thing here, so that once you plug this in, your phone will automatically start getting Wi-Fi from the hotel or whatever like that. And you can set your VPN. This one here is Wi-Fi 6. I didn't think I needed Wi-Fi 7, but this one here is Wi-Fi 6 and all that. So there it is on front of the box. This is definitely a good Wi-Fi router. Is they small. I haven't opened this one up yet, so that's why I can't really show this one. And my other one is right back there. Oh, I'm pointing the wrong way. Still pointing the wrong way. It's right there. Right there. I'm using it right now, so yeah. I'm taking that one with me too. That one right there can actually put SIM cards in it and all that. And what else we got? Oh, I forgot this with the chargers. your cables. I haven't been on any trip where somebody hadn't forgot their cable or they broke their cable. I'm going to definitely bring more cables than most people. I have the USB C to C's, the USB C to A's, and of course my HDMI cables for the cameras. But yes, definitely you need these right here. I would definitely say bring two or more USB C cables, and definitely don't just bring USB C to C. Bring the USB C to A just in case you need it, like in a situation like this where you actually need the A. Or if you got something like this, and you got multiple people using it at the same time, you may only have one USB-C port and USB-A port. So you definitely need a USB-A cable. Definitely get 3.0 or higher USB-C cables, and definitely get high quality ones. Don't get the low quality ones. Get ones that can charge pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely need the fast charging versions. What else we got? These right here, these badge holders. I don't use them for badges. I use them for my ID and my passport card. Just pop them in here. And if you got a security clearance like I do, then of course you put your security clearance card in there. This is the other one that I got. Same thing. This one here is more like when I want to be able to just show it quick because it's clear on both sides and I can put the cards back to back. This one right here, I can just put my ID card on the front, or I can put my passport card on the front, and then it got the pockets on the back. So I can put my other ID in here, or I can put credit card. So I can put ID and credit card, or two credit cards, and just have my ID on the front of it. And that way, when somebody say, hey, I need to see your ID, boom, there you go, boom, in your face. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. Don't put it in their face, but you know what I'm talking about. The other thing I'm gonna tell you that you need to bring is some headphones, especially for them long bus rides, them long sitting in the airport, you all bored. Bring you some headphones, and boom, there you go. You got it. You got you some headphones. You can listen to it, even if you got the kind that go in your ear, but definitely bring you some headphones, something so you can listen to, so you don't have to be that guy that's playing their music out loud where everybody can hear it and nobody wants to hear it. Don't be that guy right there. You know what I'm saying? So definitely bring you some headphones so that you can entertain yourself quietly where other people cannot hear you, you know. And I think that's going to pretty much bring I think that's pretty much going to bring this video to an end, guys. I wanted to make it short, but those are some of my essential things that you should bring. Of course, I'm gonna do a what's in my bag video. I don't know if I'm gonna do it here or if I'm gonna do it once I get in the Philippines. So stay tuned for that video right there. And I think that's gonna do it. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we are going up on those subscribers. So that is good. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get past that 1,000 subscriber mark, guys. We're getting there. We just got to keep the momentum going. I'm gonna constantly drop out off some new videos, so definitely make sure you subscribe so you can catch all the new videos. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.